the messages in this reading will also be from your future self about what you can expect in the future, what you can look out for, opportunities, blessings, anything that you are trying to manifest right now, whether that is going to happen for you or not in the future. These are just messages from your future self about what you can expect. If you like this video, please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and also hit the post notification bell so that you can be notified when I upload future videos. Okay, so as you can tell, all of the crystals here are clear quartz crystals. I have them here from smallest to biggest. So this is pile 1, this is pile 2, this is pile 3, and this is pile 4. Before you get into making your pile selection, I would like you to close your eyes and take a few deep breaths so that you are able to clear your mind of all of the clutter and the noise that you have going on inside of your head. All right. Ask yourself, your higher self, your spirit guides, your ancestors, what messages do my future self have for me? What do I need to know? What is waiting for me? What can I expect in the future? What do I need to know about my current situation that I am currently struggling with? Okay, and when you open your eyes, choose the pile that you feel drawn to the most. Try not to overthink it. Just choose the pile that calls out to you the most. Again, this is pile 1, this is pile 2, this is pile 3, and this is pile 4. Also, with your eyes closed, you may actually get numbers. You may actually get, the number 1, the number 3, the number 4. And that is the pile that you should go with. Try not to overthink it. Try to use your intuition to choose the right pile with the right messages for you. Okay. I will leave the timestamps for each pile down below in the description box, as well as pinned in the comment section. And whenever you guys have finished choosing your pile, I will see you at your timestamp. So with that being said, we are just going to go ahead and get right into pile number 1. Okay, so for those of you who chose pile number 1, this is your reading. Okay, these are messages that your future self had for you right now at this current moment. What you need to know, what you need to hear about your future, and really about your journey into the future. This could also be about obstacles that you may face. So with the messages in this reading, if the messages in this reading do not resonate with your current situation, this is just going to be situations that you will face throughout your journey, and just situations that may come up in the future if they do not resonate with your situation right now. So starting off with the first 3 cards here, we have Council of Light, Divine Orchestration, Helpers in the Subtle Round, Akasha, your guidance is divinely guided, and we have the Initiation, Rite of Passage, Crossing the Threshold. So again, like I was saying, you guys, if this does not resonate with your current situation, this is about a situation that you will encounter in the future. Okay, so with these 3, I'm sorry, you guys, we actually have 4. Protection, call back your power, cut the cords, soul retrieval. Okay, so what I am seeing here with these 4 cards, a lot of you guys may be going through a tough time right now. It may seem like things are just all over the place. And not necessarily, it doesn't have to be to the point where it's like, you're barely making it, but it just seemed like the goal, what you have set out for yourself, maybe your 10-year goal or, your 5-year goal just doesn't seem like it's going to happen. You're kind of in a place where it's just like, the goal that I have set for myself just doesn't seem like it's going to happen. All right. But a lot of you guys with this Initiation card here, this is just telling you that what you're going through right now, you needed to go through that to be able to get to where you're going. And don't be afraid of everything that you see right now or everything that you are going through right now. Do not be afraid. What you're going through, you have to go through to get to where you want to go. That goal that you have for yourself, or that mission that you have, because a lot of you guys are here. A lot of you guys do have a mission here. You are here. Everyone has a purpose, but your mission specifically, those of you who chose pile number 1, you have to go through this situation, or you had to go through this situation, because a lot of you guys may have already went through this initiation period, where you went through kind of one of your lowest moments, could have been a spiritual awakening, where it seems like a lot of things that you thought you had healed from, or a lot of things that you thought that you were over, it may have seemed to come back up and kind of shake things up a little bit. This initiation is sort of like that tower moment where it's kind of like everything that you knew or that you thought you knew, it kind of like fell apart. But it really is because, you have a bigger, it's a part of your mission. You needed to go through this, everything that you thought was a certain way, or your beliefs and how you viewed yourself and how you viewed the world. This needed to change so that you could get to exactly where you were going, so that you could get on the right path, so that you could keep following along your journey and really reach this goal, whatever it is that you have set for yourself, whatever mission it is that you have. You needed to go through all of this darkness. But this card, this initiation card, it really says, that one day you will be grateful for everything that you had to go through. A lot of people are scared. A lot of people who, where it's like you have the most beautiful future, it's like you have to go through the most ugliest stages first, right? So it's like, don't be afraid to step through this, don't be afraid to go through this journey, no matter what you see, no matter what feelings you feel. Letting go of your fears, releasing your fears so that you are able to step into whatever this is that you want. So your future self really wants you to not be afraid right now. If you're going through a moment right now where it seems a little scary, if you're going through a moment right now where it seems like a lot of your biggest fears are coming up, or a lot of worries, a lot of anxiety, just anything that's going on that it seems like things are just being shaken up right now, your future self wants you to know, like, don't give up, don't stop, don't stop, keep going, keep pushing forward, because it's all a part of your journey. So getting over here to this Council of Light card, this is just telling you that you have helpers. There are people who are here to help you, all right? Your future self wants you to know that there are people that are going to help you throughout your journey. With this, it says divine orchestration, helpers in the subtle realm, and then you also have Akasha, which is your guidance is divinely guided. So again, what you are going through right now, you have to go through to get to where it is that you want to go, and really where it is that you need to go. This is wherever it is that you, whatever it is that you plan to do when you started out planning for this mission before you came here. Okay, if that makes sense. All right, so, but just knowing that everything that you are going through is divinely guided. It's a part of who you are. It's a part of your purpose. It's a part of the reason why you're here. Okay, so your future self just really wants to let you know that if at any moment in your, at any moment throughout your journey, if you ever need help, this Council of Light is letting you know that there are helpers, there are people, there are people here in the physical world who will help you. And there are also people that are there in the spirit world, the spirit realm, your spirit guides, your ancestors, beings that are higher than you, that are there to help you. But because of free will, they can't just step in and just take over. You need to actually ask them for their help. So whatever situation you are going through right now, your future self is telling you to reach out to your spirit guides, your ancestors that walk with you of the highest light, and ask them for help with your current situation. Whatever this is that you are going through right now in your current situation, you just need to ask for the help so that they can come in and actually start helping with whatever this is that you are going through. We also have protection here, call back your power, cut the cord, soul retrieval. Okay, so a lot of you guys, there may be a lot going on, like I said, with this initiation card. There may be a lot going on with past situations that you may have went through, and a lot of those, they may be coming back up. If you feel like you've healed from them, or if you've let them go, you've moved on, and it just seemed like things just started to shake up. Those feelings started to come back up, or you could have this could have been about your beliefs, how you view things. Maybe you're starting to notice that a lot of the things that you learned, or that you were conditioned to believe, are just not true. Okay, maybe a lot of people are walking out of your life. Maybe you're waking up to a lot of things and you're speaking on it. You're voicing your opinion, and maybe a lot of people are walking away, and you may be at a point now where you feel lonely. Your future self is telling you that right now, protect yourself, call back your power and cut the cords, from anyone or anything in your life that is just not serving you. And this could just be like I said, your limiting beliefs, your fears, your worries about the future. Release that right now so that you are able to get to where you are going, because you will get there. Right now, this is a period, you have to go through this right here. this is kind of like that building character thing. It's like you need to go through this so that you can have that strength to get to where you are going, but you definitely need to call back your power from a lot of people. So if you are feeling a lot of emotions about things that happened to you in your past, now is definitely the time for you to call back your power. Cut the cords from anything that you may still be holding on to. Let go of a lot of it. Definitely, I'm getting let go of fear. A lot of fear, you need to let go of it, because you need to step into this. You need to step into this. No matter how scary it looks, and even though, like, I know, especially for me, I don't really deal with snakes too much, but I see a lot of snakes here. So it's just like a lot of your biggest fears are, becoming, they're coming to the light now, because you need to deal with them so that you are able to get to this place, and I'm almost getting like, you'll never appreciate the destination if you don't go through the journey. You have to go through those. I think I said that right. So it's like you have to go through the bad, or you'll never appreciate the good if you don't experience the bad. You need to know what this scariness, or you need to know what those shaken up times feel like. You need to know what they look like. You need to know what it feels like for everything to just crumble down, so that when you get to this part of everything just being so beautiful, and it just seems like everything is just going right, and you've reached your destination, your final destination, exactly where you need to be. Your future self is saying you needed to go through this. You can appreciate it then if you went through the moments where things just seemed worry and seemed, worrying. You needed to go through that period of worry and fear and anxiety so that you could break free from those self-limiting beliefs, because you have nothing to fear. You have people on your side that are willing to help you, that are much more powerful than we are. You have guys in the spiritual realm that are here to help you no matter what, but you have to ask them first. All right. And no matter what you're going through, these fears, you need to step into your power. This is a lot of what's going on right now, is for you guys to be able to step into your power and call back your power. Okay. So when you're in this moment, you're looking at it and it seems a little bit scary. It seems, like you're not going to make it. You need to call back your power and really to let yourself know that, you have people here to help you. Like I said, in the physical world and in the spiritual realm, but you also have the power within yourself to be able to get to this goal. Like, you have the power in you to face whatever this is, that you are worried about or that you are fearful of. You have the power to do that, but like I said, this is just a part of you being able to, really call back your power and just cut off, really let go of any of those fears and those worries and those anxieties. All right, so we're going to get into the next 3 cards, which we have the World in reverse. We have All Tied Up in reverse. And we have Door to Romance in reverse. Okay, you guys, so with these 3 cards right here, what I am seeing is that a lot of you guys may have put yourself, definitely with this initiation card here, in the World card, a lot of you guys may have put yourself in this little box. You're trapped in this little box that you set up for yourself, and this could just be self-limiting beliefs. You're fearful, you're worrying about something. A lot of you guys, it could just be, worried about how you're going to get to, or you're worried about whether or not you're going to make it to the destination, whether you're going to get to the end goal, whether something is going to happen for you. A lot of you guys are afraid to step out of there because of certain situations that may have happened to you in your past, during your childhood. And this could also be things from past lives that you're still holding on to, all right? Unconsciously, or that you're holding on to subconsciously, obviously, okay? So with the World card in reverse, a lot of you guys, like I said, you need to call back your power. You need to release this, any fear or any anxiety that you have, and kind of just, it says crossing the threshold in this initiation card. So really just crossing it, no matter how scary it looks, walk through it and get to where it is that you're trying to go. All right. But call your power back. Anything that you are still holding on to, any fears, anything that may, any traumatic experiences that you may have went through, as a child, as an adult, in your relationships, in your friendships, in your family, it's time for you to break free from those. It is time for you to step outside of this little box that you put yourself into, all right, so that you are able to get to wherever it is that you are trying to go. We also have All Tied Up here, so your future self wants you to know that whatever you are going through right now, whatever it is that has you in this place where you feel like boxed in, you just feel like there's no way out of the situation, any situation that you may find yourself struggling with right now, your with this all title card in reverse, your future self wants you to know that you are breaking free from that right now. You are calling back your, you are calling back your power. Okay, somewhere along your journey from now until your future self, whichever future self this is speaking of, what I mean when I say that, I mean whatever time, whether this is 2 years, 3 years, 5 years, 10 years, whichever. This your future self is letting you know that this will happen. You will call back your power. You will break free from whatever this is that is holding you back. And this, like I said, this could be limiting beliefs. Maybe a feeling like you don't deserve something, or you're not worthy, or like I said, things that could have happened to you in your past. All right, you will break free from all of that. You will let all of that go, and you will walk through this door. Right now you're going through the and that's not even a door, but okay, the initiation passage, but the initiation, you right now you are going through the initiation period is what I was trying to say, but I said passage because I'm reading it right here. But you are going through the initiation period right now. You will cross this threshold. You will get through it. All of these things that seem so fearful and so scary to you right now, you're not even going to worry about them, because you're going to go through this door. This door to romance is also saying that, sometime in your near future, your future self is telling you that you will work through whatever romance, whatever issues that you have right now. If self-love is a thing for you, where you don't feel as if you're worthy of something, or you don't feel as if you deserve something. If you find yourself asking yourself, who am I to ask for this? Who am I to be doing this? Your future self is saying that you're gonna, you are going to work through those issues that you have, and like I said, you are going to cross over into something much more beautiful. But just know that if you are experiencing any issues right now where it seems like things are just not going the way that you want, or you're being too hard on yourself, or it just seems like even if you're setting small goals for yourself, you're not accomplishing them. The Council of Light again, calling on help. Like I said, you have to ask them for help. They can't just come in, because we do have free will, and change up things or fix things for us. We have to ask them for our help. But like I said, your future self wants you to know that whatever issues that you are going through right now that are keeping you boxed in or tied up, that's just making you feel like stuck in these situations, your future self wants you to know that you will come out of that. Okay, you guys, see? Okay, so we're going to go into the next three cards. We have Prosperity Begins, Triumph, okay, you guys, and we have Power. All right, so this card I'm going to have to bring down here, you guys, all right? Well, if you can't see them, then I'll just show you. That's fine. All right, so we have Triumph, we have Prosperity Begins, we have Triumph, and we have Power. All right. So a lot of you guys, you may be planting seeds right now. There may be something that you're trying to do, but like I said, I feel like a lot of you guys are really telling yourself, like I said, who am I to be doing this? I don't deserve this. And maybe you're not, telling yourself that, like physically saying it out loud. Like maybe you're not voicing that really out loud to yourself, but I feel like a lot of you subconsciously feel as if you don't deserve it, but you are planting seeds right now that will pay off, because you have the Triumph here. So those seeds that you are planting right now, your future self wants you to know that you will succeed. Whatever it is that you are trying to do, whatever seeds that you are planting right now, they will come to fruition here in your future. But the thing is, you guys, you need to make sure that you are planting the seeds that you want to see. And like I said, whether this is 5 years from now, 10 years, this could be a year from now. You need to make sure that the seeds that you are planting are the seeds that you want, or the trees, the plants that you want to see when you get to your, when you get here in 5 years, 10 years. All right. This initiation, this shaking, this crumbling, this is to help you break free from these negative, or these, these self-limiting beliefs that you have, so that you're not manifesting the things that you don't want, just because subconsciously, like I said, it's like you may not, know it, but you are telling yourself that you are not worthy of it, that you don't deserve it. So, you don't want to manifest this thing falling through. If what you want to manifest is prosperity and, this business taking off, or whatever it is that you are manifesting, you want to make sure that you are manifesting the things that you want, the actual, outcomes that you want. As long as you are sticking to that and you are releasing all of these things, you are calling back your power, and you are really cutting cords with anyone who doesn't serve your, that doesn't serve you anymore. Any negative or self-limiting beliefs that just aren't serving you anymore, cutting the cords with them and moving forward, you will reach this destination. Wherever it is that you're trying to go, you will reach it. But there's just a need for you to be able to, really, I keep hearing identify the power within you. So it's just like, you really just have to know how powerful, how truly powerful you are, and like I said, change up the way that you look at things and know that you are powerful, and no matter what comes, you will make it through. No matter how scary things start to look, you are powerful. You have what it takes to get through whatever this is that you're going through. Your future self wants you to know this power is already within you. You just have to bring it out. You just have to allow this power to show. You just have to, realize that you're this powerful. Stop doubting yourself, not believing in yourself, telling yourself that you're not good enough. You need to, you guys, those of you who chose pile number 1, your future self wants you to start saying positive affirmations to yourself daily, really about how powerful you are, and that you do deserve this. You do deserve whatever it is that you're asking for. Okay? You deserve all of it. So we are going to get right into the next 2 cards, which we have the Fates. Okay. And we have Go the Distance. All right, you guys. So with these 2 cards, what I am seeing that with the Fates and go the Distance, with the Fates really is, that's just about fate, really. So it's just telling you that there are going to be situations in your life that you're going to go through, and that you're not going to know why you had to go through this. You're not going to know about the situation. And the Face card is just telling you that you just have to understand that there are beings outside, bigger than you. And there are always going to be things outside of your control. So it's like, really at this point, you really just need to accept that some things you will not have an understanding of, or you will not get a reason as to why this had to happen. You just need to go with the flow. This go the distance card is just telling you, like I said, with this Fate, there are going to be things that are going to happen that is out of your control, that it's going to shake up some things, like this initiation. There are going to be periods of your life where you're going to go through this initiation, or, this tower moment, and you're never going to know why you needed to go through that. That's okay. This is just telling you that no matter what is going on around you, or no matter what you are going through, keep going. Don't let what's going on in the world around you phase you and knock you off off your journey, or off your mission, off your path. Stand in your power no matter what you're going through, no matter what you may be facing in that current moment. Really stand in your power and know that whatever is going on around you, eventually, things will go back to normal. Okay? Because like I said, some things that happen, they happen outside of your control, and you are not meant to know why. Okay? So if you don't ever know why certain things happen to you, or why you had to go through certain situations, that is okay. Know that it was for your greater good, no matter what it was. It was there to remove something. Whatever came in and shook some things up that made you feel, a certain type of way, it happened because you needed to go through that so that you could step into another part of yourself, so that you could level up. Okay, like the initiation, that's a leveling. That's a part of you leveling up, getting past anything that that you may have went through, or like fear, letting go of fear, or self-limiting beliefs. So the Fates and Go the Distance, your future self want to let you know that whatever you are going through right now, it is here for a reason. It is so that you can level up, so that you can become the person that you need to be. For your future self, for whatever it is that you're asking for, it's going to happen. But you needed to be this powerful. You needed to step into your power. You could no longer be this person who was fearful of everything, who would look at this awakening as something to be feared, or something to be scared of, or look at situations and just be feared. You needed to step into this power. You need to step into your power, so that in the future, that when you get, because like, what is it, how do you say it, I think it's like, I don't remember exactly how the saying goes, but it's something like, there's different level, there's a different devil, or something like that, right? So just imagine, like, right now where you are dealing with whatever your demons are that you're dealing with right now. And then when you get to where you actually want to go, there's going to be some bigger demons that you got to deal with when you get there. So if you are still stuck on this level 2, afraid of the level 2 demons, what are you going to do when you get to level 5? You get what I'm saying? So it's really just like, there's a lot of things that we are dealing with right now. So if you are going through an initiation and you don't know why you have to go through this, just accept the fact that you may never know. But anything that you go through, it is for your greater good. It is to get you to step into your power, this person that you are meant to be, so that you are able to get to where it is that you're trying to go, and that you are able to deal with the things that come with leveling up. All right, so we are just going to get right into these tarot cards. We have Ace of Cups, the Fool. We have the Devil. All right. And we have the Hermit. We have Justice, and we have the Sun in reverse. All right, you guys. So starting with the Ace of Cups, like I said, we do have this door to romance here in reverse. So like I said, a lot of you guys may be going in a relationship right now where you may feel stuck. And for a lot of you guys, this person that you are with, you guys may be separated. All right. But there's a lot of distance between you guys. This relationship doesn't seem like it's going to work. You can't see the future. You can't see what's going to happen. But, it's like, and it's like for a lot of you guys, this may have been for a while. A lot of you guys may have went through a lot in your past when it comes to relationships. And you may kind of be, cut off or closed off to relationships. You may have put yourself in this little box where you feel like, maybe nothing's ever, you don't deserve love, or nothing is going to work. Every relationship is always going to turn out the same. Every person is always going to end up being the same. But like I said, your future self wants you to know that you are coming out of those limiting beliefs. All right. You are coming out of those self-limiting beliefs. And for a lot of you guys, this may not even be, love from someone else. This could also just be the love for yourself. A lot of you guys, don't love who you truly are. You don't love yourself, and that's something that you need to work on. But your future self wants you to know that that's going to be fixed. You are going to learn to love who you are all the way to your core, okay? This journey that you are going through is helping you to get to exactly where it is that you need to go, or where that you need to be, okay? Your future self is telling you that right now there are doors being broken down. There are things that are crumbling right now because you need to love yourself. You want love from everyone else around you, but you don't even truly love yourself. But that's changing. That's changing. You are going through a period right now. You are going through the initiation so that you could break down those walls, so that you could get past all of that and truly love yourself, so that you are able to give love to everyone else around you, so that you can get to that point where you have, given all of the love to yourself, that you are now ready to love someone else. All right. So a lot of you guys are doing the work right now to kind of work on that self-love, getting back to that place of loving yourself. A lot of you guys are doing the work. So if you are single with this Ace of Cups, just know that there is someone coming for you in your future, someone romantically. There will be someone in the future that will be romantically interested in you. And for a lot of you guys, this is going to be your twin flame. Others, this is just going to be a soulmate. Okay. But there's definitely someone coming here in the near future for you. You guys who chose pile number 1, and your future self wants you to know that there's definitely someone coming. So what you're going through right now is to heal those parts of yourself, those self-limiting beliefs, what you went through in the past. You're going through what you're going through right now because you need to call back your power. You need to cut the cords with those people from your past who may have hurt you, so that you can be ready for this person that's coming. This is someone who is, a part of your plan, a part of your purpose, a part of your mission, but there are a few things, obviously, that you need to heal from, that you need to work through, so that you are open and accepting to this love. Also, we have the Fool card here, you guys. So what I'm getting with this Fool card is just telling you that a lot of you guys, there are a lot of things, a lot of opportunities that you're going through right now, and your future self is telling you, take a chance, for once, take a chance, don't, that's what I'm hearing. I'm actually hearing take a chance. So, if there is something going on in your life right now, your future self wants you to take a chance on it, whether this is someone or this is something. For those of you who are in a relationship, this is just telling you that your relationship is going to get better. So if there is something that you want to do within your relationship, take a chance, okay? And if you are, and like I said, if you are separated with this person, if there is some distance, your future self wants you to take a chance in coming back close with them. If you are single and there is someone who is showing interest in you, your future self wants you to take a chance with this person, because this person is actually, you know, this is your person. This could be your soulmate or your twin flame, okay? So take a, just trust in yourself, trust in the universe no matter what you're going through. Really just put your trust in everyone or everything that is going on around you. Getting in touch with your shadow side. So a lot of you guys, if you're going through like this initiation period, a spiritual awakening, if you are going through a tower moment right now, it is really so that you can get in touch with your shadow side. That part of yourself where you try to hide from everyone else. So it's like really you opening up to that shadow side of yourself, so that you are able to say, hey, either I'm going to keep this and work through it, or I'm either just going to let it go. Is this something that I can deal with? Is this something that I don't mind having, or whatever the case may be? Or is it something that I need to get rid of, work through, and get rid of altogether? So like I said, a lot of things that you guys were holding on to from past relationships, or childhood trauma, whatever this is that you were holding on to, you guys, it's opening up right now. What you're going through, your future self, is like it's really opening you up so that you can see that those parts of you that you're trying to run from, you can't run from them anymore. You're asking for something, but you're trying to run from. You need to remove these things. These things need to be gone, and it's like you're trying to run from healing it. And in order for you to actually get to where it is that you are trying to go, you need to heal these parts of yourselves. Okay, so we have 3 cards here. We have the Hermit, we have Justice, and we have the Sun in reverse. So a lot of you guys, like I said, may be going through a period right now where you just don't seem happy. A lot of you guys may not be happy with anything in your life, is what I'm getting. It's like a lot of things, it just seems like no matter what happens, you're never happy, okay? But with this Justice card here, this is just saying that your future self wants you to know that things are going to work out in your favor. Whether this is relationships or whatever this is, it's going to work out in your favor. It's going to work out exactly as it should for you, okay? Whatever it is that you are asking for, that is what's going to happen. It's going to work out. So you may feel unhappy now, but your higher self is telling you to make sure that you are spending a lot of time with yourself. Do a lot of self-reflection and figure out why you are the way you are, why you do the things that you do. What is it from your past that you need to heal? What are you holding on to? What ways of yourself are you holding on to? Are you trying to hide from other people so that you are ready for whatever this is that's in your near future? Or like I said, it doesn't have, it could be 5 years, 10 years, but your future self is just telling you that whatever it is that you are asking for, whatever it is that you whatever it is that you want, it's going to work out in your favor. You just have to ask for help from your spirit guides, and make sure, like I said, that right now you are spending a lot of time in this hermit mode to heal whatever issues it is that you need to heal, so that you can step in your power, so that you can find this happiness again. So with this sun card, so that this sun card can turn right side up and you can find this happiness again. You will get there. And even though right now you may not be able to see it, but your future self wants you to know that you will get there. It will happen. You will release anything that you are holding on to, and you will get to your best self. Okay, so pile number 1, that is your reading. Those are the messages that your future self has for you right now. If you like this video, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Also, hit the post notification bell so that you can be notified when I upload future videos. Let me know down in the comment section if this message resonates with you. Thank you to everyone who watched and support. So with that being said, we are just going to get right over into pile number 2. Okay, you guys, so for those of you who chose pile number 2, this is your reading. This is messages. These are the messages from your future self, the messages that you need to hear right now about your current situations. Okay, so the first 3 cards that we have is Star Mother. How can you mother yourself? Priestess. How are you being called to step up and lead? And Awakening. Energetic upgrades and a new way of being. Integration. All right, you guys. So with these 3 cards, what I'm seeing right now, your future self wants you to mother yourself a little bit. Take care of yourself. Are you being hard on yourself right now? Are you taking care of everyone else, but you're forgetting about yourself? All right. We have this priestess. How are you being called? How are you being called to step up and lead? Is there something that you want to do that you're not doing? Because I feel like a lot of you guys who chose pile number 2, you're feeling called to do something, but it's like it may be out of fear, and this could be from some things that may have happened to you in your past, or just some self-limiting beliefs. This could be some things that people may have said to you, that made you feel like you're not worthy or you're not deserving of something. You guys, I'm so sorry. They are outside cutting grass, so if you can hear it, I hope that you guys, it's not too bad. But your future self wants you to mother yourself. Whatever it is that you are holding on to, like fears or like self-limiting beliefs that is keeping you from stepping up and being the person that you need to be. Because a lot of you guys may be feeling called to do something really big, and this could be anything, whether this is, whatever this is, creative, creatively. Your future self is asking you to mother yourself so that you are able to step up, so that you are not worried about what other people are thinking, because we have this awakening card. A lot of you guys may be going through a spiritual awakening right now. But this awakening card really just talks about, like there's truths or there's things that need to be said. There are books that need to be written, movies that need to be made with knowledge that people need. You may be called to step up and be of service, So it's like, but what's holding you back? What's keeping you from stepping up? There's a part of you that needs to come out and speak your truth and say exactly what it is that you need to say. All right. There is knowledge that only you have, or a way that you view things, that a lot of people need to hear it. A lot of people need to hear it from the way that you view it, to kind of really understand it. A lot of people need, you to voice it, because they understand the way you're saying it. So they need you to step up and be that person for them. But your future self is telling you, mother yourself a little bit more. How can you mother yourself a little bit more? What do you need to do to bring back that passion, to be able to speak up and do these things, whatever it is, whatever your soul is feeling called to do? Your future self is asking you to mother yourself, heal that, fix that within yourself, so that you are able to step up and really step into this role, whatever this is, whatever your higher self, whatever mission your higher self is calling you to step into, or whatever your higher self is calling you and leading you to do, so that you can be of service to everyone. Your future self is telling you to work on that, fix that, mother yourself, so that you are able to step up, because the time is now. All right. You want something, you're trying to manifest something. You want a certain life for yourself. You want a certain, you have goals for yourself that you're trying to reach. But your future self is asking you to mother yourself, heal yourself, fix yourself, so that you can step up and step into this role, so that you can get these things that you are asking for. We're going to get into the next 3 cards. We have Attachment here. We have Man holding a coin. And we have 5th chakra, Archangel Gabriel. Okay, you guys. So yes, the 5th chakra is all about your throat chakra. So how can you mother yourself? This 5th chakra in reverse really talks about things happening to you in your past, where you may have shut down, where you may have went into this kind of like permanent hermit mode, where you really or rarely ever speak up on anything. It's like whenever you feel some type of way, it's like you don't really talk. Or not talk, but you don't really say much. You don't speak what's on your mind. You don't voice your opinion. You don't voice your truth. Whatever this is, you have this knowledge, but it's like you keep it to yourself. Maybe because a lot of people may have told you, that you were wrong, that wasn't true. People may have put you down and made you go into this place where you just really don't want to speak up or speak out against anything or really state your beliefs, because maybe people always shut you down whenever you try to. So your future self wants you to mother yourself. Work on that throat chakra so that you are able to voice your opinion, voice how you are feeling. If you are being called to step up into a position where it calls you to be able to speak out against a lot of, things that just aren't right, and this could be anything, all right? There's a lot of movements, a lot of things going on that a lot of people are wanting to speak up on, that a lot of people are wanting to step up and voice their opinion and share their story, but they can't because of certain situations they went through in their past. And what I just got was that a lot of you guys want to speak up on certain situations, but you can't speak up on that situation because of what you went through, in your past. Maybe you kept it to yourself. Maybe you didn't tell anyone about the situation. So if you speak up on it, it's going to cause you to have to address the situation that you went through, and it's going to shine light on your situation, and maybe you may have to come face to face with some people, that you were trying to keep this secret from. You may have to be open and tell them about this secret, okay? But your future self is telling you to mother yourself, make yourself feel better. At the end of the day, it's all about you. It's all about what makes you feel good, what makes you feel better, stepping up into this role and being of service to everyone, getting started on your mission, really getting started and doing what's best for you and why you were put here, kind of stepping and getting into that role. Your future self wants you to know that at the end of the day, be nice, be kind to everyone, be compassionate when you are speaking out about these sensitive subjects, but also remember that your happiness, come first. If you have this goal, for yourself, wherever you want to be in your life, you have to remember that you can't be your full self if you're not being yourself. If you're not being your most authentic self, you can't really step into this journey or into your mission, because it's like, well, you're already there, but it's like, you're going to keep going through these tower moments. You're going to keep going through these awakenings. I mean, we're always going to go through awakenings, but it's like you're going to keep going through the same exact awakening over and over and over again until you learn the lesson and really stop worrying about how everyone else views you or everyone else's opinion of you. And I understand that a lot of things that you may have went through in your past may be, like I said, sensitive to some people, so you're kind of trying to hold that back and not speak on certain situations because you don't want to hurt anyone. But you have to realize that at the end of the day, this is your life, this is your journey, and you can't hold this in because you're hurting yourself trying to, save someone else. You don't have to be rude. You can be compassionate and caring and loving when you speak on it, but don't hold in certain things that you that you need to speak on. Also, if you did something in your past, if a reason why you're not speaking on something is because you're holding on to something in your because you did something in your past and you're trying and you like, I can't speak on that. I did the same thing when I was younger. People learn, people go through things, and that is no reason for you to not speak on a certain situation. You are a different person now. You are not who you used to be, all right? The person that you are now is not the person that you were when you were 15. So if you did something in your past, don't feel ashamed of it. You've changed. You've become a better person. You've learned your lesson. So if you are, being called to speak up on a certain situation, speak on it. You're not the same person. No one can judge you, and if they do, oh well. We don't, we're not worried about that, all right? So it's just all about you stepping into who you truly are and following, your plan, your mission, your goals, whatever it is that you want for yourself, all right? So a lot of you guys, we have attachment here. So a lot of you guys are holding on to a lot of things that are just not serving you, a lot of attachments. This could be fear, anxiety, addictions, anything, anything that is holding you back, that is making you feel trapped, anything that is, that you are using to, to kind of really like, to hide some feelings that you have, maybe some things that you, like I said, some things that you went through, okay, that you may not have spoken. A lot of you guys may be suffering from, like I said, some addictions, or even just some toxic, habits, some ways that you have about yourself that is not who you truly are, but it's kept you safe, from the time that whatever happened to you until now. These ways have kept you safe. These beliefs have kept you safe. But your future self wants you to know that you can no longer. You need to ask yourself a lot of what you're going through right now. I'm sorry, you guys, about that. But a lot of what you're going through right now is just so that you can, hide from a lot of the things that you may have went through in your past. All right, but your future self is asking you to release those. Now is the time for you to release whatever it is that you are going through, and figuring out how you can mother yourself, so that you can release whatever attachments or whatever this is that you are holding on to, whether this is to relationships or even secrets. If you are keeping secrets to save someone else, now is the time for you to thank you. Now is the time for you to release that so that you can step into your true self and get started on your you need to, I'm sorry about that, you guys. So it's really about you letting go of these attachments so that you are able to step into who you truly are, so that you can, really step into your mission and get, really get started so that you can get these things that you are asking for. You need to let go of a lot of these attachments. A lot of you guys are holding on to relationships. Like I said, you're holding on to secrets. You're holding on to fears. Now is the time for you to release those and let that go. That way you can step up and be of service to other people so that you don't feel afraid to speak on certain topics or certain subjects because you're holding secrets from other people. So a man holding a coin, your future self wants you to know that you will be financially stable. You will be financially successful. What you are working on right now, it is going to bring you that financial stability that you are looking for. Whatever it is that you are seeking, whatever it is that you want, your future self wants you to know that it will happen here with this man holding a coin. You will be financially successful. All of the hard work that you are putting in right now will pay off, but you do need to release a lot of these attachments, a lot of the things that you are holding on to. Now is the time for you to release them. You need to let go of them. And like I said, whether these are addictions or just secrets or people that you are just trying to hold on to within your life, you need to let them go, because there is something much greater. Whatever it is that you are trying to manifest or whatever it is that you are trying to work on, it is there. It's in your future. This financial success is in your future, but there are things that you need to let go of so that you are able to, really step into this role. So definitely mothering yourself and giving yourself those things that you need to feel happy, to feel good, so that you don't need these attachments, these things that you are holding on to that just aren't serving you. Okay, and definitely with this fifth chakra, your what I'm just getting is your future self is telling you that you need to start working on that throat chakra, because you're going to need your voice. Wherever it is that you're trying to go, you're definitely going to need your voice. So definitely start working on that fifth chakra. Memories of love, all right? Crown chakra, love begins. All right. So a lot of you guys, what I am getting is that a lot of you guys are holding on to a lot of things from your past. All right. For some of you guys, the memories that you have may not be the best. All right. So it's like but you're kind of really holding on to those memories. But what your future self is saying to you here with this card is that you need to let go of those memories that you are holding on to, because it's like for some of you, what I'm getting is like that energy of like, you really stick with the bad memories, but it's like when the good memories come up, it's like you kind of brush them off. You're like, whatever, I don't want to think about those. But when those bad memories come into your mind, it's like, you kind of hold on to them. They get you down so low, but then, like I said, when those good loving memories come, it's hard for you to kind of stay in that positive, loving, memory. It's like the bad ones tend to take over. So your future self is telling you to let go of that. Let go of those bad memories, or, those things that you are holding on to that are just not serving you anymore. And remember who you are. Remember that you were loved. No matter what you went through in your life, you are loved by, whether this is, people here in the physical world, or this is people, spirits, in the spirit realm. This is your spirit guides, your ancestors, whatever it is, you are loved. God, the universe, Mother Earth, you are loved. Just remember that you are loved, and everything that you went through, You needed to go through for a reason, okay? So just understanding that. Also, with this memories of love, this is really just asking you to love yourself, love who you are. Remember all of the good things that you've done for people, okay? How can you mother yourself? If you are asking, if you're telling yourself that you don't deserve something or you're not worthy of something, your future self is asking you to remember all those good things that you did, everything that you did. But again, we have love begins here, so your future self would like you to know that you will get to a point where you just really love yourself. It's all about self-love, and if you lack in self-love right now, your future self wants you to know that you will get to a point where you genuinely and love who you are at your core. But you are being called to mother yourself right now. Figure out how you can mother yourself. What do you need to give to yourself right now so that you can be your true, most authentic self? So that you can give that unconditional love that you give to everyone else. You are able to give that to yourself. But your future self wants you to know that that is happening. We have the crown chakra here. I do feel like for a lot of you guys, your spirit guides and your ancestors have been trying to communicate with you. They have been trying to communicate with you about a lot of the things that you are needing to let go of, that you are needing to release here. Your spirit guides and your ancestors have really been trying to let you know, but it's like a lot of you guys may be, your chakras may be blocked just because of a lot of these attachments. And like I said, whether this is actual physical addictions, this could be, like I said, this could be anything. Addictions to addictions to foods, alcohol, drugs, shopping. This could be anything that is not serving you, okay? Anything that you do too much, that you can't control, that you have no self-control over, okay? So your future self just wants you to get rid of that so you are able to get these messages from spirit when they are coming through. So definitely working on that throat chakra and that crown chakra, you guys, because like I said, you are receiving messages. A lot of you guys may be clairvoyant or psychic in your future self. If that is something that you are focusing on or worrying about right now, your future self wants you to know that you will tap into these abilities, and you will get to where you want to be spiritually. Okay, all of this will happen, but you need to learn to mother yourself a little bit more and give yourself those things that fill you up. All right, so we have breathe and we have a change in the wind. Okay, yes. So your future self just wants you to breathe. Your future self wants you to have patience and let go of the things in your life that aren't serving you, things that you can't control. You need to let go of what other people think of you, their opinions of you, how they view you. You need to let go of that. You just need to breathe and have patience. All right? Take a breath. A lot of you guys, I feel like you just keep going, and your future self just wants you to take a breath, especially right now because we do have a change in the wind, and this change in the wind is just basically just letting you know that there is a change coming, okay? So what you're about to go through may seem like, it's knocking you off of your path of where you're actually trying to go, and you may start to question like, this is everything that's going on. There's no way I'm going to get to where I want to go. Your future self just wants you to they just want you to just breathe, okay? No matter what comes up, no matter what change happens, there is something in your life, right now, like I said, a lot of you guys with this attachment card, this could be, some type of attachments that you are holding on to, that, your spirit guides and your ancestors feel like need to be removed. So they are sending a change, kind of like a little tower moment into your life to remove these things so that you are able to, step into your truest self so that you can get to exactly where it is that you are going. So your future self is just asking you to breathe, okay? Don't take life too serious right now, and definitely don't get discouraged. Don't change your course. Stay, keep doing exactly what it is that you are doing. There's nothing wrong with that. There are just a few things that, that need to be removed in your life. So, the universe, Mother Earth, spirit guides, ancestors, they're just going to shake it up a little bit so that they can be removed out of your life so that you can get to exactly where it is that you need to go. Like I said, for a lot of you guys, it's just attachments. It's negative things that you're holding on to that needs to be released. All right. But your future self is telling you that, just keep going. Just take a breath and just breathe, just breathe through whatever changes are coming. No matter how frustrating they seem or how much you may feel like you are just never going to get to wherever it is that you are trying to go. Your future self just wants you to breathe. Okay, yes, we have death here. So your future self wants you to know that there are a lot of things in your, right now that you are going through in your present moment, and even in your near future that are going to come to an end here with this death card. There are a lot of things that you are going to a lot of things that you are holding on to, and this could, like I said, these could be things that are not, things that, these could be negative things that you are holding on to, as I said, like addictions, negative self-limiting beliefs. This could be anything that you are holding on to, that is not serving you anymore. The universe has coming in to change some things, because there are things that needed to end. All right. But again, with this breathe card and this star card, you just need to have, in this star card, with this breathe card and this star card, you just need to have faith. You need to breathe and understand that what's happening is happening for your greater good, okay? That someone or something is coming to save the day, all right? That it's all going to work out. That all of the chaos that's going on around you, it's going on for a reason. These things needed to end, all right? And like I said, for a lot of you guys, this may be losing people that you genuinely, okay, yes, because we have the Ace of Cups here. So this could be losing some people that you genuinely care about, or that you genuinely wanted to stay with. So these attachments could be relationships, could be people that you are holding on to that don't treat you right, So, but it's just like these relationships are going to end. Your future self wants you to know that these relationships are going to end with these people who are just not here to serve you, that are not here for your highest good, that are actually holding you back. These situations are most definitely going to end. All right. We have the Three of Cups here. All right. So the reason why a lot of these situations are having to end is so that you are able to come together with your soul tribe, with those people who are on your level, who match your vibration. You need to let go of those people, those lower vibrating people. You are coming together with people. Also, this Three of Cups, your future self wants you to come together with your family, celebrate with your family. A lot of you are holding secrets from your family, and with this Three of Cups, your future self wants you to come and sit down with them and really release those secrets that you are holding on to. All right. So that you can bring an end to this cycle of holding on to these things that are just not serving you anymore, that are weighing heavy on you, that are keeping you down. Now is the time for you to release this and just let it go. All right. But like I said, your future self definitely wants you to come together with your family. We have memory of love. So definitely, if you've been separated from your family for a while, whether you live in a different state, or you just don't go to your family's house, you don't go to family gatherings, your future self wants you to do that. Your future self wants you to get back in touch with your close relatives, your close family, those people who mean a lot to you, those people that you love very, very much. You are being called to really come together with them and celebrate with them. So we also have the Ace of Cups here and the Seven of Cups here. And the Ace of Cups is in reverse. So a lot of you guys, your future self wants you to work on loving yourself right now. Again, how can you mother yourself? Your future self wants you to learn, your future self wants you to stop giving the love to everyone else, but instead they want you to give the love to yourself. Right now, they want you to focus on loving yourself. All right. With this Seven of Cups here, your future self wants you to know that you have a lot of, choices, a lot of decisions to make right now. What I'm getting is actually you have a lot of ways that you can go right now. For a lot of you guys who chose pile number 2, you are very talented, okay? You have a lot of choices, a lot of opportunities that is going to bring you financial success. And they want you to know that. But they want you to choose the one that is going to, that's calling to your soul, that's filling your soul up, that, that really has you in that energy of where you just never want to stop doing it. Okay, so that's why your future self wants you to really work on yourself right now, really work on loving yourself, so that the option that you choose to, do for a lifetime, or, whatever this is, you're making sure that whatever it is that you choose is something that actually fills you up. And once you make that decision, once you start to honor what it is that you truly want, and not because of what someone else thinks of you, or what someone else may say about you, or someone else's opinion, when you start to honor yourself and what you truly want, Love will begin. Doors will open for you, okay? You will step up into, the person that you are meant to be. All right? You will level up. You will get to this period, or to this person where it's just like, where all these opportunities just keep coming. It's like your cup is like overflowing with opportunities and blessings and finances and love. It's like you will get to that point, but you need to start to take care of yourself first. Worry about yourself first. Give yourself the things that you need first. Okay. All right. So for those of you who chose pile number 2, that is your reading. Those are the messages from your future self. If you like this video, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Also hit the post notification bell so that you can be notified when I upload future videos. I hope that you guys like this video. Thank you to everyone who watched and support. And with that being said, we are just going to get right over into pile number 3. All right, so for those of you who chose pile number 4, for those of you who chose pile number 3, this is your reading. All right, so we are going to start with the first 3 cards. We have Break the Chain, Ancestral Patterns, Healing, Rewriting the Future, Soul Family, Calling Your Tribe. You don't have to do it alone. All right, and we also have Anna, Grandmother of Jesus, Seeding the Light, Laying Foundations, Divine Plan. Okay, you guys, so with these first 3 cards here, what I do see for those of you who chose pile number 3, your future self wants you to know that whatever you are going through right now, you are going through because you need to break the chains. There's definitely what you are going through right now is definitely breaking ancestral patterns. Whatever it is that is in your family, or in your ancestral line, it's like you are going through whatever you are going through because you need to break some bad habits within your family. All right. You chose to be here. You chose to be in this family for a reason, so that you could, change a lot of things that's in this family that really needs to be changed. You chose to be here because you knew that you have exactly what it takes to get the job done. Okay, that there were some things in this family. That's a part of your contract. You signed this contract to be here within this family right now to heal these issues that this family had. All right. We also have Soul Tribe here. Calling your tribe. You don't have to do it alone. All right. So the higher you start to vibrate, the higher vibrating energies, I hope that makes sense, you will attract. All right. So you will start to attract your soul family. The people that are here that are meant to help you along your path, along this journey. Because I do feel like for a lot of you guys who chose pile number 2, and I'm just pretty sure that everyone goes through this, going through this cycle of breaking these ancestral patterns, I know that it gets hard. All right. It really, really gets hard. It's like, it's really hard. So it's just like, your future self wants you to know that you don't have to do it alone. Your soul family is coming. Your tribe is coming. You are attracting your tribe right now. But also remembering that you have helpers in the spirit realm that are here to help you along your journey. All you have to do is call on them. You are never alone, and you don't have to go at it alone. But for a lot of you guys, like I said, this is just people here in the physical world. You are attracting your soul family, and they are coming. Like I said, you are here to change a lot of things within this family that you are in, and not even just your family, but really the world. You are here to break a lot of chains here in this world. A lot of what is keeping us, in this this 3D thinking, or this third dimension, it's like you are here to break that. You are here to free a lot of people from that. But like I said, you are coming across people who have the same mission as you, who has the same goal as you, to kind of awaken, people. So it's like you will come into people who are on the same mission, or who has the same mission as you. That is your soul family. Those are the people that are going to guide you, because you may go through periods or moments where you may feel like the whole world is against you. It's against you because you see things differently But your soul tribe is going to come in, and they are going to be the people that you can trust, that you can count on, that you can depend on. All right, so we have Anna, grandmother of Jesus, seeding the light, land foundation, the divine plan. So this is just letting you know that everything that you are going through, again, it is divinely guided. You're going through it for a reason. This is your mission. You chose to come here. You chose to be here at this moment. You chose to be in this family. You chose to have those friends. You chose to have that partner, because there was some change, there was some healing that needs to take place. There was some patterns that need to be broken. There was some things that needed to happen. You are laying foundations for those that come after you. Those who choose to be in this family, in the family that you're in, or, whatever the situation is, those people who come after you, you are laying foundations for them so that they don't have to come into that broken family that you did, so that they don't have to experience those things that you did, so that when you are reincarnated, so that you can come into a family. If you choose to come back into this family, you'll come back into this family without having to experience what you did, okay, or what you had to experience, or so that you can move on to something else and live a life where you don't have to experience that, okay? So, but you're definitely laying foundations right now. You're laying foundations for those people who are coming after you. So whatever you are going through right now, your future self just wants you to know that what you are going through, you are needing to go through so that you can break the chains of your family, okay? So we have yin and yang here. We have the thinking man, and we have door to spirit. All right, you guys. So we have we have yin and yang and the thinking man. All right. So with this yin yang card, this is really just saying that right now is a time for just being and not acting. All right. Now is not the time for you to just be impulsively jumping into everything, jumping forward. But now is just a time for you to really draw your attention inward and allow yourself to just be, okay? You will know when it's time to take action. A lot of you guys, for a lot of you guys with this thinking man here in reverse, you are being called to do, you are called to step into a role where you are helping people. All right, whether this is a therapist or this is a counselor or this is a teacher, you are really being called to step into a role where you are helping people. But a lot of you guys, you're not listening. You have this door to spirit here in reverse also, and this door to spirit in reverse, it talks about, not being open to spirit, not listening to spirit, maybe being fearful, having these thoughts about, being open to spirit, and it's just like, you're kind of afraid, so you're closed off. So it's like you're receiving these messages, intuitively, that there is something that you want to step into, but it's like you are holding back. This role that you are being called to step into, it's for a reason. It's so that you can heal these people, so that you can break these chains. And as I was saying before, a lot of these chains that are being broken is not only going to be in your family. You are here to help certain people with your experience, through what you experience, and how for a lot of people, this is not only to better other people, but this is also to better yourself. So your future self is telling you right now that role that you are wanting to step into, all right, that role, whatever it is, like I said, teacher, counselor, therapist, whatever role it is that you are wanting to step into so that you can heal other people, you are being called to go ahead and step into that role. But allow yourself to be in that role. Allow yourself to be that for people, okay? You're not going to come in and immediately start to fix and start to heal people. So you have to be patient with yourself, and you have to give yourself time. And also with this door to spirit here in reverse, making sure that you are open to communicating with spirit, that you are letting and allowing spirit to communicate with you. All right, here. So don't be closed off to what spirit have to say. And don't be fearful of them, allowing them in and letting them in, because like I said, with this door to spirit and this soul family, those ancestors and those spirit guides, they are going to be the ones to help you through this. If you are at a point where you are feeling like you need help right now, don't be afraid to reach out and ask your spirit guides, your ancestors, for help. But door to spirit in reverse is definitely letting you know that you need to open up. Universe, you guys, we have universe right here. All right. So just understanding that we are all connected. We are all one. Everything is a cycle. All right. What you're going through right now, yin yang, okay? It's all a cycle. You will always go through a period where it's like 1 minute you're being, the next minute you're doing, 1 minute you're being, and 1 minute you're doing. There's a cycle. You have to go through this. You have to do this. And Spirit is asking you to be open to them so that you can listen to them, so you can hear them. All right, so that you can step into your power, and you know when to fall back, and you know when to step up, you know when to lead. Okay, so that you are able to hear them. So when they call you and tell you to step into a certain role or step into a certain job, you don't think that it's just, you don't think you're just tripping, and you actually go step into it, because that's your calling. But the universe is just letting your future self wants you to know that you will accomplish a lot in your future. Whatever it is that you are setting out, you will accomplish it. You will be proud of yourself. All right, we have recognition and reward, you guys. So all of the hard work, everything that you went through, a lot of you guys, what I'm getting is, a lot of you guys feel down bad, like, why did I have to go through what I went through? Like, what was that? Like, why did I deserve this? A lot of you guys are having that. I feel that energy of like, why did I deserve this? Why did I have to go through this? But your future self wants you to know that in due time you will realize, you will find out exactly why you had to go through what it is that you went through. Okay, you will find it out. You will figure it out. It will come. But you need to be open to Spirit, because Spirit have the messages for you that you need to hear. But like I said, a lot of you guys, with this universe and this recognition and reward, a lot of you guys, whatever you are working hard for, you are going to accomplish. It is going to pay off in the long run. It's going to happen. Your future self wants you to know that. Financial and material changes. So a lot of you guys may be going through maybe having some issues financially right now. And your future self wants you to know that is going to change. All right. Then right now, you need to learn, you really need to work on managing your money. Or, you need to start investing your money into something that is going to pay off, is what I just got. All right. Because you will go through some financial and material changes here. But you just need to, you just need to know that everything is going to get better. That this moment that you are going through, or this financial or material change that you happen to fall upon, it's not to hurt you. It's not to, it's not because you did anything wrong. It's just because the role that you are in, the role that you are trying to stay in, what you are dying so hard to hold on to, that is not who you are. That is not the role that you are supposed to be in. That is not the job that you are supposed to be in. Spirit needs you to be in something else. Spirit needs you to, follow that path that's calling you, that path that is going to help you to follow your journey or follow your mission, so that you are laying these foundations. Your spirit just wants you to be open. So you may go through a financial loss, and whether this is a job, losing a job, whatever this may be, Spirit is definitely, your future self definitely just wants you to know that whatever it is that you are going through, you're only going through that because you need to get into your role. You need to get into that place, you need to get to that place where you're happy and you're fulfilled and you're following your mission, you're following your purpose. All right, we also have material and spiritual prosperity. So a lot of you guys here, like I said, you will, accomplish a lot of your goals. Your future self wants you to know that whatever goals that you set out for yourself, you will accomplish them. And also with this material and spiritual prosperity, a lot of things that you guys are asking for, again, you guys will, it will happen. All right. You will get to a point where you understand exactly what it is that you went through. If you are questioning right now, why am I going through this? What do I need to learn? Why do I deserve this? Why is this happening to me? This material and spiritual prosperity is just letting you know that, your future self, and also your future self wants you to know that in the future, you will know exactly why you had to go through this. You will step into this role, or whatever this is that you are being called to do. You will step into this. You will find your soul family, and you will start to get on the journey that whatever journey that is meant for you. You will get started on that, and you will realize why you had to go through exactly what you had to go through. All right. So we have Unfinished Symphony here, and we have Message in a Bottle. All right. Yes. All right, you guys. So we have Unfinished Symphony, and we have Message in a Bottle. So with Unfinished Symphony, your future self wants you to, one, stop leaving things unfinished. Okay, if you start something, your future self wants you to see it all the way through to the end. A lot of you guys, your future self wants you to know that if there is something that you are working on, that you are nearing completion, and it is really a need for you to close out this chapter so that you are able to move to something else. Like I said, it's a lot of you. For a lot of you guys, this is a job that you are being called to leave behind so that you can step into what it is that you really need to do. And your future self is telling you, you need to end this cycle. You need to let go of this. You need to stop being fearful and understand that there are people here, that there are forces here on your side that is here with you every step of the way. So there's no need to be fearful. But you need to finish this out. For a lot of you guys, this is just relationships that you have with people. For a lot of you guys, this could be a relationship that you have with your father or your mother. This unfinished symphony is telling you that now is the time. Bring some closure to that situation. All right, so that you could able to start healing these broken parts of this family. All right, message in a bottle. Door to spirit. A lot of you guys are getting omens from signs and omens from your spirit guides and your ancestors, but you're not receiving them. You're not really paying attention to them. A lot of you guys are closed off to it. I do feel like a lot of you guys are closed off to it. Your future self do want you to know that a lot of you guys will be like fully into that. So I feel like a lot of you guys are, it's like you want to get into this. You want to tap into who you truly are. You want to get into, that spiritual part of yourself. You really want to tap into that. But a lot of you guys are not, because of how you were raised. Maybe you were raised in really religious homes. So it's like, you really are fearful of really stepping out of there. And but your future self wants you to know that it's going to happen. In the future, it's definitely going to happen. You will definitely be all in. You will be tapping into who you truly are, your abilities. You spirit. If you are afraid of spirit, your future self wants you to know that will end. You will not be afraid of spirits anymore. But like I said, a lot of you guys are getting messages from spirit, but you're not open to it, so you're not seeing them. But your future self wants you to pay attention to those omens. They want you to pay attention to those numbers or those birds. Not birds, but just any. It could be birds, but animals, anything. They want you to pay attention to the numbers. What else do they? Numbers, feathers, anything that you see repeatedly over and over again. Your future self wants you to pay attention to that because it's guiding you in the right direction. But definitely taking care of unfinished business, any relationships, a conversation that a lot of you guys. That's what I just got. A lot of you guys, it's a conversation that you need to have with someone, and your future self is asking you to have that conversation. It will bring you. It will help you to step into, who you truly are. But definitely paying attention to any signs or omens that spirit is sending you, because they are trying to guide you in the right direction, or in the direction to become your better self. So we have the Tower. Your future self wants you to know that a lot of you guys, if you are going through a Tower moment right now, that it will get better. But also a lot of you guys, your future self wants you to know that you will go through a Tower moment. And you will be, somewhere in the near future, you will go through a Tower moment that is, really shakes things up. It really shake you up a lot. You will be going through a Tower moment here in the near future. Like I said, a lot of you guys, this could be the loss of a job, or just you choosing to walk away from this job. But a lot of you guys, like I said, you're breaking those patterns within your family, of staying places where you don't want to be, where you're not happy, and your soul, your spirit guides, it's calling out to you, and it's asking you to. Your soul is calling out to you and is asking you to remove yourself. Step out of this situation or this job that is just not serving you anymore. You know it, but it's like you're afraid because you don't know what's waiting there. Spirit has been sending you signs and omens for you to leave behind this journey. Leave behind this job. Leave behind this religion. They're calling you and they're asking you to leave this stuff behind, but it's like you're like, I don't know what's going to happen. I'm afraid. But the universe, it's like you're taking so long. Your future self wants you to know that the universe is going to come in and shake it up. The universe is going to remove you from this situation, because it's like you are closed off to the signs. It's like you are intuitively getting the messages that you need to step out of this, but you're refusing to. You are kind of just like, I don't know what's going to happen. I'm afraid. But like I said, whatever you go through right now, your future self wants you to know that it will pay off. But you need to go through this so that you can step into who you truly are. It will pay off. The Nine of Coins just came out. It will pay off. You will get to, that financial success. You may go through a tower moment where you may, like I said, where you may lose your job, or you may just go through a point where you just have no money. You may not have anything. You may lose your house. You may lose your car. You may go through that moment. But Spirit wants you to know that the universe did this because there were things that need to be removed out of your life so that you could reach this point where you are able, everything that you have went through, your future self wants you to know that in the end, you will get everything that you've ever asked for. Okay? So don't get caught up in this tower moment right now. Just ride it out. Let it happen. And like I said, just definitely pay attention to the signs and the omens sent from Spirit guides, from Spirit, so that you are able, so that you can know, so they can guide you along your path into making the right decision. Also, with this Knight of Cups here, with this Knight of Cups, this is just saying that, regardless of what you are going through right now, help is coming. Your future self wants you to know that help is coming. Someone is coming that is going to help you along your journey, along your path. Someone is coming to help you, a part of your soul family. So if you feel alone right now, for those of you who chose pile number 3, if you feel alone right now, there is no need for you to feel alone any longer. Someone is coming, a part of your soul family. They are coming to help you. All right. So we have the Father of Swords here and the Daughter of Wands, both in reverse. So like I said, a lot of you guys, there is a need to heal a situation with your father. Okay. So that you are able to kind of break that chain. So you're able to move on. So you're not holding on to, why something didn't happen, or why someone treated you a certain type of way, so that you can get the information that you need on why you had to go through what you went through, so that you can heal these, heal these issues that you have within your family, and so that you can be of service to those who come after you and change things around for them. Again, like I said, with this Father of Swords here, and this could be someone who is very, manipulative. And I feel like for a lot of you guys who chose pile number 3, you may find yourself stepping into this energy right here. All right. Of this Father of Swords and this Daughter of Wands in reverse. Or this person, that you need to kind of, close this cycle out with, maybe this person. So definitely there is a need for you to close that out, for you to have this conversation that needs to be had. But definitely, don't impulsively jump into situations. Let these signs from Spirit guide you into making the right decision. Don't just impulsively jump into it because you think you know everything. That is what your future self is asking you. Your future self is asking you to pay attention to what is going on around you. Pay attention to the signs from Spirit. Pay attention to, a lot of you guys, this is your way to avoid this tower that's going to happen. Okay, that's a lot of you guys. This is the way for a lot of you guys. This is the way that you are going to avoid this tower moment and this this financial and material changes. All right, a lot of you guys, the way to avoid this is not to impulsively jump into situations that that you haven't really thought through just because it looks good on the outside. Your future self is telling you, do not do it. Listen, let the signs guide you to making the decision that you need to make. The signs the Spirit send you, let them guide you. Do not just impulsively jump into anything. Finish out cycles first. So that's another thing that I'm really getting is that's a way to really avoid this tower moment, is by finishing, seeing everything all the way through to the finish line, and not leaving anything unfinished. All right, because you leave things unfinished, you're kind of going to get in that habit or that cycle of just leaving things unfinished. So make sure that you are completing everything out, no matter how small it is. Okay. All right. So for those of you who chose pile 3, those are the messages that your future self had for you. If you like this video, don't forget to like, comment, and share, and also share it with a friend who you think would like to hear messages from their future self. Thank you to everyone for watching and supporting. And with that being said, I'm just going to get right into pile number 4. All right, here is the last group, pile number 4. If you chose pile number 4, this is your reading. This is the messages that your future self had for you right Now, we are going to start off with the first three cards, which is Trust Your Path, Unbound, and Bringing a New Age. Birthing a New Age, I'm sorry. All right, so trust your path. If you knew you would be supported, what would you do? Unbound, releasing soul contracts, patterns, and past lives. Birthing a new age, birthing new creations, dreaming a new world into being. Okay, so what I am saying for those of you who chose pile number 4, your future self wants you to know. They just want you to trust your path. Whatever the path that you are on right now, that is the path that you are meant to be on. Trust it. All right. Knowing that you don't need or stop expecting people to support you. Let go of your expectations of other people. All right. The people who are meant to support you or who are going to genuinely care and support you, they are coming. You will meet them. You will attract those people who are genuinely going to who are genuinely going to support you. So let go of, this feeling of feeling like you don't want to go forward because certain people don't support you. That's okay. A lot of them, they're not supporting you because they don't believe in you. They're not supporting you because they know you can do it. They know you're going to do it, and they don't want you to. Deep down, they don't want you to. They are projecting their own bull crap onto you because they weren't able to chase after their dreams. So when they see you chasing after your dreams, they get disappointed. Okay? They get disappointed. They are like, no, I cannot let her succeed. I cannot let her do this because I didn't get to do what I wanted to do. So let me break her down so she can do what I did and get stuck in this place of doing things that doesn't make me happy, that doesn't bring me joy. All right? So definitely releasing soul patterns, contracts, and past lives is unbound. What I'm getting is that a lot of these people who, if you get this energy, if this resonates with you in your situation, if you feel like your family or your close friends, people aren't supporting you, people aren't there for you, this unbound card is asking you to release those soul patterns. Release those contracts. All right, you may have signed that contract to come into this, to meet at a certain time, and whether this is family, so you may have come in here together. Like this could be your sister, your brother, your cousin. It don't matter. You had this contract. You had this. We're gonna be a family. We are going to be together. But whatever reason you guys came into this world, into this life together, it's obviously served its purpose. And now it's time for you to release it. Now it's the time for you to release these soul patterns that you have with people. And they don't even have to be, close family. This can just be friends, romantic partners. Like I said, if they don't support you, if they try to hold you back, if they try to keep you from following your dreams, it's time for you to release that. Let go of them. They don't, their purpose in your life has ended. So it's time for you to release them and let go. All right. Let go of those things that you are holding on to. And for a lot of you guys, this may not even be support. This may not be people. This just could be things that you are holding on to. This could be self-limiting beliefs, things that have kept you safe up until this point. All right. Beliefs or thought patterns that have kept you safe. It is time for you to release that and step outside of your comfort zone so that you can step into your true path and who you truly are. So trust your path. Trust what you're doing right now. All right. Whatever it is that you are being called to do, your future self wants you to step up and step into whatever this is that you want to do. All right. Because it's for you. But your future self also wants you to release any soul patterns or contracts that you have with anybody that just isn't serving you anymore. And this could just be, this could be from past lives. Anything that you are still holding on to from your past life, your future self wants you to start the healing process right now to release all of that so that you can step into, your true self. Birthing a new age, birthing new creations, dreaming a new world into being. Your future self wants you to know that, you are starting something new. Letting all of this stuff go, breaking free. It doesn't matter what you did in your past life. Shoot, right now in this moment, it don't matter what you did when you were younger. All of that is done, and you need to break free from that. You need to break free from your past so that you are able to step into something new. And whatever you are being called to do, your future self wants you to trust it because you are birthing something new. You are healing. All right, not just those people around you or, yourself in this lifetime. You are healing yourself from past lives, okay? You are doing some deep healing within yourself, okay, you guys? So we also have blossoming abundance here in reverse. We have magician and the mirror. We have contract. Yes, you guys. All right. And we have a woman holding a coin in reverse. So let's start off with abundance, blossoming abundance, and a woman holding a coin in reverse. Okay, so your future self wants you to know that if you are going through a period right now where it seems like money just happens to just be falling out of your hands, if you are going through a period right now where you feel um like where you feel, like you're lacking the finances for yourself to take care of yourself, or maybe even with this trust your path, if you knew what you would do to be, if you knew you would be supported, what would you do? If you are wanting to or being called to step into something, to maybe, like I said, start your own business, move, travel, whatever this is, if you feel like you don't have the finances to support that lifestyle, your future self is telling you that right now you just need to, you know, you need to work on a few things. You need to, work on managing your money, saving your money, releasing old habits, unbound, releasing old soul contracts. So if you are constantly spending your money on clothes, shoes, things that you really don't need, Spirit is telling, your future self is telling you, you need to let that go. You need to break free from that so that you are able to chase your dream. Whatever it is that your soul is calling you to. If you let go of those things that you really don't need and just blowing your money on any and everything, you will be able to afford to step into this path, whatever it is it's calling you to start your own business, to travel, move to another state or to another country, whatever it is that your soul is calling you to do. Your future self is telling you to let go of those old habits, those old ways that just aren't serving you anymore. But for a lot of you guys, your future self just wants you to know that you may lose a financial opportunity in the future if you don't work on saving. How you spend your money. Working on your future self wants you to work on how you are spending your money, because there is an opportunity in your future that may fall through, that may work out, that may not work out. You may actually lose out on a good opportunity or finances. It may just seem like money is just falling right through your fingertips. The faster it come in, the faster it go out. Is how you may feel in the future if you don't work on saving, now. Work on how you view your finances. Don't just go blow it on every single thing. If you are someone, like I said, who is kind of like, I'm getting like someone who just like has to have the latest clothes, the latest shoes, gotta have the latest hairstyle. Your future self is asking you to get that under control. All right. So we do have Magician in the Mirror here. So the Magician in the Mirror is an opportunity to change some things about yourself. So again, releasing those soul patterns, releasing how you view money, changing how you view money. Here's an opportunity for you to be able to look at things a little bit differently so that you can step into yourself, so that you can step into who you truly are supposed to be, or the path that you are truly supposed to be on. We also have contract. All right, so a lot of you guys may be now or in the near future, having to sign a contract, and your future self wants you to pay attention. Your future self wants you to pay attention to what is being signed in this contract. A lot of you guys, this unbounding that needs to happen is that you becoming overwhelmed with something that sounds good or looks good on the outside, that you just jump head first in. You sign it without reading the fine details. But your future self is telling you that there is a contract that is being signed, and now is an opportunity for you to really be able to release a lot of what is going on. So pay attention to what is being written in this contract, or this opportunity is going to fall through. It's going to backfire. It's not going to work out. The person who is giving you the contract may honestly not even be telling you the whole truth. They may be honestly trying to get over on you, and your future self wants you to be careful when signing this contract. A lot of you guys, a lot of other people who chose this, what I'm getting is your future self is saying that there is someone in your life that you had a contract with. Before you came here, you signed a contract to be a part of each other's lives, to be here for each other, but things just aren't working out. All right? So your future self wants you to release this contract with this person. And this could be romantically, this could be, a family, a friend, it doesn't matter, however it resonates with your situation. Your future self just wants you to, kind of get rid of this contract that you have with this person, or this person is actually going to cause you to lose a lot in your future. All right, they're actually going to hold you back from really stepping into your true self. Also, with this contract, this could just be saying that your future self wants you to know that there's definitely a contract in your future that you will have to sign, and this could be, that new house that you've been dreaming of, that car that you've been dreaming of, that job that you've been dreaming of, that goal. If you have a goal to be a singer or whatever it is, your future self wants you to know that there are contracts that will be signed in your future, but you need to invest in yourself. Stop investing in things that don't matter. Now is the time. Now you have an opportunity right now. Your future self wants you to know that you have an opportunity right now to invest in yourself. So do that. Stop investing in things that don't really matter. We have hope. Yes. So if you are going through a period right now where you are, if you are going through financial loss right now, your future self wants you to keep the hope. Definitely some obstacles and some challenges. If you are going through obstacles and challenges right now, your future self wants you to keep the hope because it's going to get better. You have to make it better, though. You have to trust in yourself. You have to start to invest in yourself. You have to stop wasting your money on crazy stuff. You have to stop buying stuff that does not support your goal, that is not going to get you closer to your goal. All right. You have to stop buying out every week. You have to stop buying carry out every week. Your future self is telling you to invest your money in yourself so that this opportunity, you don't miss it, so that you can turn this upside down, so that you don't miss this opportunity for financial success. All right. But keep hope and keep faith and know that these obstacles and challenges are here to teach you lessons, are here to help you get through whatever it is that you need to get through. You also have accelerated motion. So once you learn this, and however this goes, okay, you guys. So like, for example, if you learn your lesson and you start to put the money into yourself, you start to put the money into your vision, into your goals, you figured out what it is that you want to do for the rest of your life, you figured out this goal that you have set for yourself, and you're like, you know what, okay, now I'm going to start investing in myself. I'm going to start buying these things for myself. Your future self wants you to know that things are going to speed up. Things are going to pick up. You're going to go from these obstacles and challenges to this upright woman holding a coin, this financial success, this financial stability. You're going to go straight from, nothing to something, okay? Really fast. It's going to happen really fast for you. Or the other way around. If you keep choosing to live this life where you are just blowing money, spending on any and everything, eating out every week, just throwing your money down the drain, your future self wants you to know that you are going to go from broke to broker really, really fast. So it's time for you to sacrifice a few things, all right? Sacrifice your hair. Sacrifice your nails. Sacrifice that food. You don't have to eat steak and potatoes and corn on the cob every night. Some nights you might just have to eat some noodles. Some nights you might just have to eat a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. But you're going to have to make this sacrifice. Some of you, you ladies, sometimes you're going to have to just wear some ponytails. All right? Sometimes you're going to have to wear your real fingernails. You have to sacrifice a lot of things for the lifestyle that you want, because when you get to where you're going, okay, you're going to be able to afford all of that and some more, but you have to sacrifice those things right now. Those things are going to start to pick up. You will start to see all of the hard work pay off, but I definitely feel like for those of you who chose pile number 4, managing your money is a big thing here for you guys. I definitely feel like a lot of you guys who chose pile number 4 just spend, and don't think about it. We have to be fair, you guys. Oh my, we have to be fair. So with this to be fair card, this is all about balance. All right, this is all about balance. And this is exactly what I was just telling you guys. Everything has a cause and effect. So that is what your future self is telling you. If you continue to blow your money, throw your money down the drain, you will go from being broke to being broker really, really fast. Accelerated and motion is going to happen for you fast. Because it's cause and effect. If you're just spending it, and you're not investing it in anything, the effect of that is going to be that you're going to be broke and you're not going to have money. But if you invest that money into yourself, your future self is telling you that the effect is going to be this financial success. All right? It's going to be this blossoming abundance. you have to understand that whatever energy you put out is going to be the same energy that you get back. So if you are putting out your finances, if you are putting out that energy, it's going to come back to you. But also remember that this doesn't have to always be about finances. This could also be just that mindset. If you have that lack mindset all the time of feeling like you don't have anything, again, obstacles and challenges right here. So if you have that mindset of feeling like, just that lack mindset of just feeling like you don't have anything, everything is working against you, just whatever negative, just that negative mindset, that's exactly what you're going to attract. That is exactly what you're going to get. But if you, have that energy of hope, where it's like, I know that my current situation is not my final destination. I know that what I'm going through right now this is not going to always be. This is not my forever situation. It's going to get better. There's a lesson here that I need to learn. There's something that I need to change. So if you are going through a situation right now where, you're lacking a few things, just find that, just be grateful for the things that you do still have, and just keep that hopeful mindset of where things are going to get better, rather than having that lack mindset where you're just, wondering to yourself, like, what's going to happen next? I know something's going to happen next. We also have thinker. So whatever, again, you guys, so for those of you who chose pile number 4, your future self wants you to know that right now you are being called, and whatever decision you have, if there is a contract, you are being called to really think about this situation. Also strategizing how you, or coming up with a strategy right now for how you are going to move in the future, especially financially. What are you going to be spending your money on? What are you going to invest in? Are you going to keep buying food out every day that costs $80? Or are you going to freaking invest in this business that you are trying to start? All right? Are you going to continue to pay, $1,200 for rent on a 2-bedroom apartment every month? Or are you going to go invest in yourself and buy your house, the house that you want? What are you going to do? All right? You are being called to come up with a plan right now and move forward on how you're going to move. All right. It doesn't matter if you have to write down write down all your bills, make sure they're all paid, and then whatever money you say, okay, I might treat myself to, take out once a month. Okay. And that's just it. All right, but there is a need. Your future self wants you to know that the decisions you make right now in this moment, because things are about to speed up for you. Those of you who chose pile number 4, things are about to speed up for you. But your future self wants you to know that the decision that you make right now, so with it, to be fair, cause and effect. So the decision that you make right now is going to, is really going to choose how your future turns out. Okay, your future self wants you to know that. All right, so it's like you have 2 people in your future. You have one that's broke and one that's rich, and it doesn't always have to be finances. I'm just using that as an example, but you have 2 people. One of them is broke, one of them is rich. So and both of them are letting you know, it's your decision. The decision that you make right now is going to determine which one of us you get. Okay. Whether you get the broke one or you get the rich one. All right, so we have the Queen of Wands here. So a lot of you guys are being called to step into your power. A lot of you guys are going to be the center of attention. A lot of what you're trying to do, a lot of who you're trying to be, this goal that you have for yourself is going to cause you to be the center of attention. And your future self is asking you to let go of a lot of things about yourself, or use this opportunity to really work on or heal some things, to leave some things behind that just aren't serving you anymore, so that you are able to step into this Queen of Wands energy, because she's independent. A lot of you guys will be this. Like I said, a lot of you guys will be the center of attention. So whatever it is that you are manifesting for yourself, if this is you owning your own business or following a career, like I said, a lot of you guys will get that here with this contract. And I'm getting like, it's something like, if you want to be like an actress or an actor or a singer, anything, if you want to be famous, whatever this is, a lot of you guys, you're going to get that contract. You're going to step into this role of being able to be in the spotlight, but you need to invest in yourself. And even if this is something that's, like I said, just starting your own business where you're opening a store, Spirit is, your future self is asking you to, really step into the, like, you will get here. You will get to this point where you're able to, where you're going to be in the spotlight, but there are some things that you're going to need to leave behind before you are able to step into that. And a lot of it is going to be your spending habits. Or other habits that you are holding on to. Two of Coins, prioritize. And a lot of you guys, what you need to work on is your time, how you manage your time. You need to learn how to manage your time. I do feel like a lot of you guys, you get overwhelmed by things. A lot of you guys, you want this energy. You want this Queen of Wands energy where you are the center of attention. You know, you want to be the spotlight. But it's like you get overwhelmed by everything that is going on in your life, all right? And again, you know, your future self wants you to know that things are going to pick up. Celebrated motion. Things are going to pick up. And if you want this lifestyle, for a lot of you guys, if you want this lifestyle of this Queen of Wands where, you know, like I said, she's confident. She's like the center of attention, okay? If you want this, you're going to have to sacrifice some things. You're going to have to let go of those, you know, you're going to have to let go of that part of yourself that's afraid. That's afraid to be the center of attention. That's, you're going to have to let go of that. You're going to have to leave all of that behind, because what it is that you're trying to manifest causes it causes you to have to deal with people, to have to be, you know, it calls you to be the center of attention. So if a lot of you guys are dealing with social anxiety or things like that, your future self is telling you that you're going to have to let go of this. You're going to have to sacrifice a lot of things to get this, what you need. All right. And for some of you guys, this could mean leaving behind some people. You may need to sacrifice some people. You may have to leave some people behind in order to get to where you're going. A lot of it is, it's not because, you know, you being any type of way, you know, just because now you're getting a little bit of something. And I do feel like for a lot of you guys, once you start to cut out these people who are holding you down, that's when things are going to start to pick up. And don't worry about what people say about you. People are like, you know, oh, you think you're something now because you got a little fame, or you got a little money, or you got an opportunity now. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about what people say. Who cares? Like, you know, but you have to let them go in order to get to where you're going, because a lot of them are just going to keep causing obstacles and challenges. And why? I feel like it's because they don't want to see you succeed. That's the energy, cause and effect. That's the energy that they're putting out. The energy that they're putting out is they don't want you to succeed. They're not happy for you. They don't want anything good to happen for you. They don't want you to make it. They don't want you to have this financial success. So guess what's going to happen? You're not going to have this financial success. So you need to leave them behind with this 8 of Blades right here. You need to leave them, 6 of Blades. You need to leave them behind so that you are able to get the things that you want. The Emperor right here, okay? Being firm but fair, all right? Or a lot of you guys just need to step up into this role of the Queen of Wands, of the Emperor, and just say to people, like, if you're going to be in my life, this is how it's going to be. I'm not accepting it any other way. These are my boundaries. If you cross them, you have to go. And if they cross them, you make them go. You don't, don't bend or break your boundaries for anybody. Have this Emperor energy. A lot of you guys are being called to have this Emperor energy, where you are able to really just say, look, if you can't respect my boundaries, then you have to go. All right. So we also have the Devil here, you guys, and we have the 3 of Cups in reverse. So again, I definitely feel like there are definitely some toxic situations that you guys are holding on to, and your future self is letting you know that you are going to have to come at this. You're gonna have to travel this road alone, by yourself. You are going to have to find your soul tribe. This is definitely a relationship or someone. This is a karmic relationship that you are holding on to, and you need to release it so that you are able to move forward. You cannot move forward holding on to this situation, holding on to these people, and whether this is family or this is a romantic partner or this is just your beliefs, whatever, addictions, this can be addictions too. So just holding on to these things that just aren't serving you anymore. Your future self is telling you that in order for you to get to where it is that you are trying to go, you are going to have to release. There are a lot of things that bring you joy, or that you think bring you joy. There is a healing that needs to take place within you, because like I said, there's a lot of you guys, it's about addictions. Your future self is telling you that where you are trying to go, it's there, it's waiting for you. It's here. Your future self is like, this is me. I'm proof that, it can happen. But then you got the one who went through all of this, woman holding coin in reverse and this blossoming abundance in reverse, who's still having obstacles and challenges. That person is also there saying, see, you should have listened. You need to sacrifice. Like I said, a lot of you guys, this is going to be about either managing your finances or managing your time. Really, and not so much, yeah, managing your time, but also having balance in your life, okay? Where you understand that you are going to go through a really good period, but you are also going to go through a really, you're going to go through some really rough periods. You're going to go through some obstacles and some challenges, but you have to remain hopeful that things are going to turn out exactly as they should, you guys. All right. So definitely finding some balance so that you are not giving up. Okay. Because like I just said, I think this was for like group 3, I do believe, with one of the cards they had, it was really talking about leaving unfinished business. I think it was the card was Unfinished Symphony. So that card really speaks on not finishing things out, leaving things unfinished. So your future self is telling you that if you constantly are leaving things unfinished, this is a toxic behavior, you guys. If you are constantly leaving things unfinished, you are going to get stuck in that habit of not finishing out anything. So being fair to yourself, all right, being firm with yourself, setting boundaries with yourself. If you start something, you are going to finish it. Because like I said, if you have all of these unfinished projects, your future self is letting you know that's going to be the outcome. All right, you're going to get a whole lot of unfinished things. You're going to get a whole lot of half-ass blessings. That's what you're going to get. But if you make sure that you follow through with everything, you're managing your money, you're managing your time, you're balancing everything that's going on in your life, that is the outcome that you're going to get. You're going to get a lot of upright, blossoming abundance and a lot of financial stability and all of those things. And even if right now you are going through a moment where it just seems like things are falling apart, just stay hopeful, you guys, because your future self wants you to know that everything that you're going through, it will pay off in the long run. Thank you guys to everyone who chose pile number 4. That is your reading. Those are the messages from your future self. Thank you to everyone who watched and support. If you like this video, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and also hit the post notification bell. Please feel free to share this video with a friend or someone that you know who would like to see or hear messages from their future self. Thank you to everyone who watches and support, and I hope to see you guys in my next video.